Hello and thank you for joining me for another short film review. And if you have seen my review of The Missing Case of Nobody, then you know that this is a continuation of that. Not the film, just the subject matter. So this is the second short film that Sean Robinson sent me via Facebook asking me to watch and review, which, like I've said, very apprehensive about, but after having watched them, I am more than happy to talk about them. And I really am also very grateful not only that Sean Robinson has asked me to watch and review his films, but also for allowing me to do what I said earlier this year. Well, after I watched the short film Alive, I realized I've never reviewed or talk about a short film on my channel, and I should really do something about that. And then he comes and messages me and sends me 2 short films. So put things out in the universe and they might just happen. Although I've been trying to put out into the universe that I want a husband, but that hasn't happened either. So like the last review, I am going to be putting a link in the description box to this film. So you can click it, you can go to, again, what I assume is Sean's YouTube channel, and you can watch his film because last I checked it's not unlisted, it's a public video. So you can watch it, and then once you do, please come back to my channel and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought about it. Now, I said in my last video, and I'm saying it again, if you don't like it, please leave constructive criticism, nothing that is offensive, derogatory, or anything like that. It is not necessary, and being that I will be in contact with him if I find out that anyone has come from my channel to his and done anything like that, your ass is blocked. I don't care, and you feel free to unsubscribe from my channel. I don't care. I don't need the numbers that badly. I prefer good, decent people. So please, if you like it, please tell him that you liked it. And if you did have some issues, leave some constructive criticism that he can use to grow as a filmmaker and make his videos better. But hate? No. We got enough shit going on in the world right now. We don't need more of it on the internet, okay? We just don't. That being said, let me tell you my thoughts on Sean's second short film, Voices. Voices is a 2020 short horror film written and directed by Sean Robinson. In it, a young mother will soon find out what the voices she battles with are really capable of. So I'm just gonna come out and say it, this is another slam dunk. I mean, geez, this is 2 for 2, and that's coming from me. Y'all know I'm a picky bitch. Compared to the first short, I didn't feel this one was as strong, but it was still a solid short film. Again, it has good acting, great choice in camera angles, and brilliant editing, even good sound editing. I mean, again, this is something that was made in 24 hours with no budget to be seen, and once again, I was impressed. I'd more so place this film into the category of psychological horror as opposed to straight up horror, because this isn't a film about real life monsters, but as the name implies, it's about inner monsters, which nevertheless was something it was still able to sell very well. While there were a few jump scares in this one, I think 2 were semi-decent, and while didn't make me jump, did get reactions out of me, so I'd still call them successful. And once again, they were well placed and went well with the story. They aren't there to sell the genre or for the hell of it, they actually have a purpose and a place within the small production, and I appreciate that. In this case, this is a short story that touches on mental health and the repercussions of debilitating mental issues and its unforeseen side effects. Like the first short film, I was unsure where it was going, but I was completely on board for the ride. Even with the scares, it was still unclear, but then it hits its conclusion and it all comes together. It's like gymnastics, and this once again stuck the landing. I still found it incredibly impressive, and it shows real talent, and the execution was fantastic despite me not loving it as much as the first film. But that's honestly neither here nor there. To just look at this, or them both side by side, and realize these are both someone's first pieces of work made in a short time frame with no financial support, you can't not see that the work that went into them is a labor of love and speaks volumes to their creators' passion and love for not just filmmaking but for the genre. This is someone who really gets what it takes to make a film, and they have the drive and the creativity to back it up. Robinson definitely understands horror and those little, dare I say, nuances that can bring a horror film to life while really telling a story. I really don't think I can fault it. I said this in my last video, and I'm gonna say it again now, that I thank Sean Robinson so much for sending me links to his films and saying, would you please watch it? Even if we're not talking about something that's like a big studio blockbuster film, if you're a person who loves films, it shouldn't matter the budget or the names behind it. You're there for the story at the end of the day, or at least I feel most of us are, and as I'm saying this, my voice is cracking because I've just been talking for like 6 hours straight. To suddenly be in a position where I'm able to communicate with people who work on films, or being asked by people who have a passion for films of, will you please watch and critique my work? It's a position I never thought that I would be in. And it's so rewarding and humbling to be able to do that. To be able to interact with directors and writers and actors, something I never in a million years thought that I would be able to do beyond like getting Holly Marie Combs to like a tweet. To actually be able to have a sit down or talk with them, or have them reach out and go, would you please review and watch my film? Like, people who are professionals coming to you and asking you that is mind-blowing. And then when someone who maybe isn't a professional but wants to be comes to you and says, will you please give this a watch, tell me what you think, even if it's bad, please tell me so that I can learn and grow. To be in a position where someone actually wants to hear what you have to say, and that you can actually use your voice and your platform to kind of help them in any capacity. All of this is just reminding me so much of why I love films, aside from the stories that we see and the experiences they give us, but the fact that it's able to introduce me to so many people and bring so many people together. And God, I say it all the time, but I wish more people focused on the unity that films bring us, rather than dividing each other over stupid opinions. Who cares who liked what? Who cares who disliked what? Can't we just talk about it like civil human beings? Although 2020, I'm realizing not many civil human beings out there. Having these opportunities is a privilege, and I don't take it for granted. And so to any person watching this who maybe wants to send me their film, why not? Give it a go. I'll give it a shot. I'm game. I'm down. Let's do it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Voices. Again, link in the description box. Go to his channel, because it did not appear to be unlisted, it appeared to be public, so go watch it, leave your thoughts, be polite, and then come back here and tell me your thoughts again. I have no idea what else is coming to my channel in terms of reviews. Like, I know I have some films that I really want to watch. I really want to watch The High Note, and I really want to watch Eurovision, and a bunch of other things, but people keep sending me films like, can you please watch and review this? And you know what? I'm gonna give them priority. So if it happens again, it might not be December till I end up watching and reviewing these films. This is so funny. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you again, Sean, for giving me the opportunity to watch and review your movie. And that is all I have for today. Thank you as always to my amazing patrons. Thank you for your support, especially in these hard times, not just in COVID, but especially with my health. If you're new to this channel, no, I don't have COVID, but I'm in between surgeries right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much. That is it. I will catch you in the next one. So until then, bye!